How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. I want to talk to you about Cardano today. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I'm going to tell you why it's not moving up now, what could push it up, some big news that happened recently for an institution that said that, hey, it's undervalued. I'll compare it to some of its competitors, and I'll tell you about some news that happened just today about a big investment into Cardano. So you can see that the overall crypto market is up today, with Bitcoin pushing 55,000, Ethereum over 3,600 just a few minutes ago, but Cardano is pretty stagnant at just 2% up on the day. So let's take a look at it. If you guys don't mind hitting the like button, subscribe button, I will keep it short. If you guys like Cardano content, I give it to you regularly, so definitely hit subscribe. Also, you can check out the links underneath the video. If you guys want to get into the crypto market, I suggest having a couple different places where you can buy. So there's a link underneath the video to BlockFi and to Voyager so that you can sign up under both of them. So that way, if you get locked out with volatility, that way you have multiple options. Both of those pay interest rates. So Cardano is sitting around $2.23. We've seen it kind of stagnant here recently while we're seeing Ethereum and Bitcoin move up in price. I covered this a couple times. The reason that this is happening is just because institutions aren't really buying a lot of these smaller cap coins. And we talked about it in the video earlier today. I'll actually link that on the end screen. But a lot of money is going into Bitcoin and Ethereum. So that is why it's not moving up now. But they are building behind the scenes. So we had Cardano Summit. We also had smart contracts. A lot of people don't realize that, hey, when a lot of these things happen, there can be a little bit of a sell. So there's not anything right now on the horizon that is super exciting in Cardano. It's just going to be slow and steady growth. But that doesn't mean that we can't go up pretty drastically because people will buy in. So right now, Bitcoin and Ethereum are moving up in price. Again, not a lot of institutions buying, but once there's that inflection point where people are saying, hey, I want to throw money into crypto, but Bitcoin and Ethereum are up so much, what's the next on the list? Well, we have BNB and then we have Cardano. So these are some of the most blue chip companies to put money into, or some of the most blue chip cryptos to put money into outside of Ethereum and Bitcoin. So people will be looking at it. Now, with that being said, Grayscale did make a report earlier this week, talk about how Cardano is undervalued compared to some of its peers. Cardano monthly annualized fee revenue is increasing like crazy. So we have large increases. We also have, we can see down here, the ecosystem building out, and actually there's a lot more on the ecosystem now. Cardano and Ethereum monthly active addresses is increasing like crazy. So ADA, monthly active addresses, is almost tripling here very quickly over the last couple months, and Ethereum is actually falling off. People are realizing, hey, the fees are really high, let's go into ADA. So a lot of people are using ADA. If you look at Cardano versus Ethereum market cap to monthly active users or monthly active addresses, we do have a large difference with Ethereum around 55,000, Cardano around 30,000. We already covered that, but if you compare them and put them at the same level, that means Cardano should be much higher than it is today. It should be closer to $4 if you just move to make these equal. So that is what happened a little bit earlier. That's coming from Grayscale saying that they think it's undervalued. Now, let's take a look at some of the news here from today, actually, because there was a pretty large investment. We can see great support for local blockchain startups in Africa. Emergo establishes Emergo Africa to support 100 local startups within 3 years. I covered this in my video earlier, but it was towards the end of the video, so let's look at it here. Emergo Africa will invest and support pre-seed and early blockchain startups with a market cap of 20 million or less in Africa. Now, they were the company that launched $100 million worth on the Cardano ecosystem, so they're investing in the Cardano ecosystem to throw a lot more money at it. This will help support development. It will get people interested in building on Cardano. Still, not too many people are using it compared to something like Ethereum, but it will be built out over time. So right now, there's nothing right on the timeline or right on the horizon, like I said, that we can see that's going to be a massive event that will push up the price. But 62% of institutions still want to invest in crypto within the next year. We're starting to see that, I think, in, like I said, some of the larger caps, and I think that will flow into Cardano eventually. It's just a question of when. Now, building out the ecosystem is important because a lot of people still don't like Cardano, saying that, hey, it's valued way too high. Something like Solana is valued much lower, and it's got a lot more utility than Cardano at this point. So Cardano will have to continue to really showed that it is worth $71 billion. But I think we could still see a lot of money flowing into it when they start building out, and there are some cool metrics behind all the building on the ecosystem and the new utility on the ecosystem. They still have a couple things that they need to get done to really make people feel comfortable that this is a competitor with Solana and Ethereum. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for checking out the links down below to BlockFi and to Voyager. In case you guys want more information on things like this in real time from me, you can check out the link down below to Patreon. It's about a couple links down in the description. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.